behind the K.
And today, this is actually our very first recording under the Unfiltered Studios umbrella.
Yeah, and they told us that we can put in the unfiltered thing anywhere that we want to, and I'm gonna put it right.
This podcast is a production of Unfiltered Studios. If you would like to know more about joining Unfiltered Studios, please visit our website at unfpod.com for more information.
See, I can put it anywhere I want. That's the beauty of me editing.
Yeah, see? Audio is fun.
It is fun. Hooray! You don't even know where I am right now. Where am I?
Could be over there.
Am I over there? Am I over here? Am I close? Where's it going? Where's it going?
Turn. Oh no, he's in a dog suit now.
Hey, don't tell them what I'm wearing. Welcome to the audio media. Anyways.
Sure. So this week we really didn't have a topic, but we are going to throw out a couple of things from our multiple social medias, because last week we did top 5 80s movies, and
People really seem to like it.
I guess because most of our listeners are 80s.
We're all around the same age. And we're just like, hell yeah!
I mean, why not?
I mean, it's great. Anyways.
I would love to have a larger list for another one. But
Oh man, yeah. What if you could do we should do one of N64 games.
oh my god.
Oh yes.
Why would you hurt my life?
What do you mean hurt your life?
I mean, I have
Okay, so I think that total there were 194,
yeah.
200 something N64. I think we can pick 5 that you have to have that you can play all the time. I mean, I don't tell them now because we got to save it for an episode.
Oh yeah.
Or we can say it now.
No.
Do another top 5.
Yeah. Okay. I think I might have 3.
Oh, I know most of mine already.
Yeah,
I know most of mine already. What?
Okay, I got at least top 4.
Okay.
At least top 4. I need a fifth one to round out my back. But so we had a bunch of people respond back to our 50s, top 5 80s.
Top 5 80s movies in that list of too many.
Yeah.
Too many heartbreaking movies. Oh god.
We got people from Facebook, Twitter /X, and Threads. My problem is nobody on Instagram. So if you're listening to this and
how dare you? First off, how dare you?
I mean, don't get me wrong. Well, we got a lot of people sharing our stuff, liking our stuff on Instagram.
I'm still gonna mess with you, and how dare you?
That's fair. I'm sorry if I butcher names. Just.
He's not sorry.
I want to say it. It's Jesus Padilla.
Okay, close enough.
From Facebook. He's got The Empire Strikes Back,
Yeah.
Ghostbusters,
Yeah.
Lost Boys, The Fly, and Big.
All right. Well, I had 2 of those. One of them I had to cut out at the end, but okay. I mean, there's really no wrong list.
Right. I mean, everybody is,
You're entitled to your opinion,
right?
As wrong as it may be.
We're sitting over there like, Lost Boys? Really? Those emo vampires?
Oh, it's dark and we're on a beach.
They were so edgy.
Oh, God.
Kiefer Sutherland. Sit your ass down.
You stop it right now. You go be the president.
He wasn't even the lead vampire. Oh, no. I'm sorry if I ruined that for anybody who hasn't seen it in 40 years.
You just... Spoiler alert for 40-year-old movies.
Literally what we're all about. Spoilers everywhere.
Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm just messing. It's too fun.
Megan DeGuay from Facebook. Ghostbusters, Beetlejuice, The Goonies, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh man, that's a quality list.
It's a really quality list.
They're all quality lists. I mean, because you can't complain. All right, but let's hear some more because these are all.
All right, Mystery Frequency Podcast from Threads, Ghostbusters, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and The Empire Strikes Back, Back to the Future, and The Karate Kid.
Oh, we were almost on the same.
I know, right?
We were almost the same. Oh gosh.
Who Takes the Socks Off podcast on X, Back to the Future, Nightmare on Elm Street, Goonies, Top Gun, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh, you gotta have your little Tom Cruise in your life.
See, if I feel like the majority of people have at least one Harrison Ford movie on their list.
Yeah.
At least one. Be it
I think Back to the Future has been on everyone, hasn't it, so far? Oh, no. Megan. No, never mind. But it looks like Empire Strikes... No. Yeah, Empire Strikes Back, right? Is on the other one? Nope. No. All right, never mind. Can't say anything.
It's either or. It's either or. Until...
You get into super nerdy things, and I'm sure it's it's like... There's got to be Star Wars.
Well, except for this one. From Under the Apron podcast on X. Back to the Future, The Breakfast Club, The Karate Kid, Purple Rain, and Nightmare on Elm Street.
Purple Rain.
It's a great song. Don't get me wrong.
Purple Rain.
I just never saw the movie.
Purple Rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Want to play basketball? And he beat our ass in the suit.
Game. Blouses.
And he came out there in a full purple suit.
like they just came from a show.
Like they just came and they beat our ass.
And Prince was short.
Prince was short, so he had to have some game.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple levels of game.
I feel like it's kind of the same way like when super spies always have to wear the tuxedo.
Ugh.
Like you gotta be how are you agile in a tuxedo?
Oh,
I feel like it's hard for me to.
It's a tactical tuxedo, sir.
Okay, well,
Special man.
I've never had a tactical tuxedo because every time I've worn one, it's like I'm afraid to sit down.
You don't work for MI6. You're in the wrong line of work.
Apparently, if I want a really nice runnable tuxedo,
Yeah.
I wonder if you can get a really good tuxedo that you feel good running in. Like, I mean, that sounds dumb, but like. Is there a tuxedo where I'm like, man, I can't wait to book it? Like, I got full freedom. Like, I could work out in this tuxedo.
What if they made it out of spandex?
But would it look the same?
I don't know.
I mean, you could make it out of the same shit, but like...
It would just have to be loose.
I
It
guess, but
it would still have the give.
But like, you know, when you bend your arms and it rolls up your sleeves a little bit, you're like, or like, and then you're bending over and like...
What do you want to have more room? The shirt that you're wearing or the jacket that you're wearing?
It's got to be both. Because I'm escaping from bad guys. If I'm going to be a spy and I have to wear a tuxedo at all times, just in case...
You need John Wicks Taylor.
Yes. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Talk to John Wicks Taylor.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'd like to see the dessert menu.
Oh God, yeah.
That was. I need to rewatch it because it came on Netflix. I had to watch it. I got through the second one. I need to watch the third one again, just cause.
Yeah, I need to watch the third one and the fourth one. I think those are the only two I haven't seen yet.
Anyways, I'm sorry. Continue with the list. Bang, bang, bang.
All right, Gentle Dorks Pod from Threads, Back to the Future, Beetlejuice, Gremlins, Ghostbusters, Goonies, quality, and he put them in alphabetical order.
Oh, look at you! Good for you, buddy.
Now,
You really are gentle. What is it?
Gentle Dorks?
Gentle dorks. You are gentle dorks.
Oh yes.
I saw the G, and then I looked on your phone, and I saw another G word, and it threw me off, and I was like, "Am I saying the right word?"
Yes, you were correct. But yeah, we will sit on freaking Twitter, and we will just talk comic book movies like almost all day.
I've started joining to talking to people because I did not have Twitter downloaded because you were taking care of the socials. And then I was like, okay, I gotta help. And so I downloaded Twitter, and it's like all fucking day long.
Oh yeah, I mean
those messages and those comments and those likes and shit are happening all day long, and I'm like, my phone's gonna explode.
The worst part is when you just let it sit and it doesn't just reload by itself, and it'll be like, there are now 105 new posts, and you're like, what?
My anxiety can't take this. I gotta check them all.
I can't watch every single
I
one.
can't do it. I'm sorry.
So I'm sorry. The algorithm sometimes will not let me see everything, and at the same time, it's just hard to keep scrolling.
That's not even with me scrolling. That's just from me looking at the chats.
Oh, that's fair.
The chats are just like retweet. Oh, Jay already retweeted that. Oh, Jay already retweeted that. Oh, I'll retweet this one because he hasn't gotten there yet.
Yes.
I'm helping.
All right,
Steve.
No.
Helping. Celebrate.
She touched my pee-pee, Steve.
You touched my pee-pee.
If you get that reference, you can be our.
We're gonna eat a dolphin, Steve.
Jesus Christ. You can have shark fin soup. But you can have
Why is the multiplicity on there? Oh wait, was that a little bit later? It was
That was
probably 90s.
that was a 90s movie.
Oh, yeah, it'd be 90s.
Learn German through music from Threads, Ghostbusters, Evil Dead, Heathers, Tron, Stand By Me. We have 2 more. The Something Cast from Threads, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and The Empire Strikes Back. Lost Boys, Nightmare on Elm Street, Heathers Down. They doubled down on that Harrison Ford.
Okay.
Double.
I mean, so did I. So I get it.
It's Harrison Ford.
It is Harrison Ford.
I didn't kill my wife. I don't care. God damn you, Tommy Lee Jones.
Get off my plane. Boop. Goodbye.
Right? It should have been. There shouldn't have been like, oh, I can still see his body. No, it's just, it's gone. It's now behind the plane.
That was a classic ass
movie. Do you know
movie.
how fast planes go?
They go really, really fast.
That's how they stay in the air.
Yeah. Speed and big wings.
Yes.
Which are still creepy as fuck when you're up in the air and you see the wing going like
I
wiggling a little bit.
Guess where I'm looking.
Yeah, you're not looking at. Yeah.
I'm looking right here in front of me.
Yeah, see, for me, it's like I'm deathly afraid of heights, but for some reason, when I'm in a plane, I feel fine. But I still don't like looking out the window and seeing the wing like move up and down just a little bit. And it's kind of like when you're looking up at a building and you see the building wobble just a little bit. Yeah. You're like, I hate everything. Yeah, I gotta do it.
It's gotta have just enough.
It's gotta have a little bit of give. Gotta have a little bit of give.
Just enough.
Did you ever hear about that building that they had to redo because they used the wrong kind of bolts on it?
No.
There was this building, and I'm trying to think because I used to listen to this podcast I haven't listened to in a while, 99% Invisible. Okay, so it's an architecture podcast.
Okay.
Sounds ridiculous, but it was fascinating as fuck. And they had this one where there was a building in New York that they had just built. And these architecture students, their job was to look at the blueprints of these famous buildings, pick a building, look at the blueprints, blah, blah, blah. This one girl does a newer building, and she's like, it says that they use these kind of bolts and these things on the edges, but if they did, with the stress test, it's going to fall over. Like, if we get 120 mile an hour winds, that building is falling. And you know, the professor was like, we'll see. And then he looked it up. He's like, holy shit, you're right. And then he went and told him, and they did like this secret op, and I cannot remember what building it is. So if you know what I'm talking about, you know, mention it in Twitter, drop us a line or something. But they basically secretly re-welded the whole fucking building. Like they just floor by floor. Wow. At night they would cover it up and take out the old shit, put in the new shit, and just keep going up.
God damn.
Yeah. Because they had I think it was like lag bolts versus welded bolts or something like that. I don't know the difference, but you know. Thank you for coming to Kevin's story time. Like, this is the nerd shit that gets in my head.
Yeah.
Welcome. Welcome. What were we saying?
I don't know.
Is there more?
Yeah, one more list. One more. Amber from the Witches Talking Tarot on Threads.
Hey, ladies.
The Evil Dead, Heathers, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, The Goonies, and Stand By Me to round out our list of nine participants, I believe. So we want to say thank you to all you guys for submitting your list to us and giving us something to start our podcast with today. You guys are awesome.
Hooray!
And now you're friends of our show.
Welcome. Thank you. Your t-shirts are in the mail.
Yeah, once we get those printed out.
I was just kidding. There's no fucking t-shirts.
One of these days.
Okay, so I mean, is there really anything else going on? I mean, aside from the Unfiltered, which is, you know, great fun. Also, Kev, we're thinking about you, buddy.
Oh yeah, man. Get well soon.
Yeah, please. But I was trying to think of anything else. I mean, I feel like the Unfiltered thing since last Wednesday has been.
Oh yeah, it's been fun.
It's been fun, and it's been like
been a part of this network since last week.
But it just feels like balls to the wall since then.
Yeah. I mean, we're having fun with it.
Oh, I love it. But it just feels like I'm constantly in a state of, what am I forgetting to do? What did I do? What do I need to do now? What am I thinking of now? But we're gonna do questions because I really like it when we do random ass questions because we come up with some stupid shit and it makes me happy. And so,
I'll let you start since I've kind of
yeah.
my time to shine with all these lists.
Okay.
Arr.
How many animal sounds can you make?
Oh my god, you actually? Oh my jeez.
Yeah.
I will go with. See, cat, dog, turkey. I mean, snake. I mean, snakes are so easy.
Yeah. Done.
And then cats.
Do you do the meow or do you do the purr? All right, so we both got the purr down. Okay.
It's almost like rolling your tongue, but it's not. I mean, yeah, rolling your R's, but
You got to roll it in the back of your mouth instead
yeah.
of the front.
correct.
Yeah.
God, I mean, maybe like 10. Maybe slightly over
Maybe
10.
10. Well, I don't know. I don't think I have like an exact number. I can do a shitload.
Right. I mean, any weird sound that you come out with.
What is an elephant?
I mean,
You want to hear what the sound of giraffe makes?
isn't it just like a weird?
Done.
It's like, you ever? Oh no,
I don't know.
that's zebras. They got that weird like.
Are you talking about like
It's almost like a
deer?
chirp.
Deer like. That's the sound a deer makes. They sound gross.
But taste delicious.
They do. Venison. What else? What other animal sounds? There's the dog, of course, and the cat, and the sheep. It's a goat.
Is it a kid? Would the kid be more prone to making that sound, or would it be a full-grown goat? Or do they both make that sound?
I think the tiny, the mini goats that you scare.
I'm so sorry, but that's literally how.
I'm not sorry. Do it. Do it again.
I mean, that's literally how they live. They throw their tongue out of their face, and they just literally just nod up and down as they make a sound. That's it.
I'm trying to think of that the goat sound when they're like spinning him around and they got the camera on his face and he's like I hate it here.
Good grief.
Oh gosh, they're so I mean,
there's a lot
of animals.
Yeah.
What's your favorite sound to make?
Honestly, when I see either honestly, the screaming goats. I don't make that. I do not do that one myself, but just listening to it is hilarious, especially when they put in the Taylor Swift songs. I am so sorry, Business with Beards, that we are talking about Taylor Swift in such a way. But when they insert a screaming goat into any of her songs, it is hilarious. You can harass me later. I will fully take the beating.
I'm trying to think if there's I forgot this. I can't believe it. I'm so sorry. We forgot to announce our sponsor / not sponsor, Twisted Tea.
Yeah.
Always brought to you by Twisted Tea. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we're gonna add you Twisted Tea.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna happen.
No, this is gonna happen, sir.
Yeah,
I'm gonna mention this until you are sponsoring us.
Yeah, we're gonna be mean about it.
It's gonna. I'm adding you every time I make a post. Damn it.
Yeah, Twisted Tea.
Hey, Twisted Tea, why aren't you sponsoring us again?
Good morning, everyone, and I hope you have a good day at Twisted Tea.
At Twisted Tea.
Oh my God, I'm going through the worst breakup ever. At
Twisted Tea.
I'm in the middle of the woods.
Hey,
it is so cold. At Twisted Tea.
Did anyone watch that? Did anyone watch that new episode of At Twisted Tea?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what it is.
We're gonna hound you.
Okay. Do you have questions yet?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Oh my God, I think this is a whole new list from the last time we've done this. What inanimate object would be the most annoying if it played loud, upbeat music while being used?
I mean, cell phones.
I mean,
It does it already, so it's already fucking obnoxious.
okay, well, something else is.
Oh, something else.
That doesn't actually be. What inanimate object would be the most annoying if it played loud, upbeat music while being used?
Earrings.
Yeah, that's a,
Or like t-shirts. Anything that is always there. Underwear. Underwear playing music. If your
Jesus.
balls are just like...
I
These
don't
are-
know. That's a.
Don't you say it's a good thing. Don't you say it's a good thing.
It has its pros and it has its cons.
Honey,
Hey, turn the bass up.
honey, I've been playing Rob Zombie all day. It is time to go.
Put on some Marvin Gaye.
Watch this. And then you sit on the ground and just start playing like... And you're vibrating across the floor.
So now my underwears have a little bar at the bottom that tells me what the decibels are.
How cool would that be if you had like boxers that like the lines were along the bottom, and when you were just wearing boxers, like wow.
What you just did really sounded like dropping out of the bus in Fortnite.
Oh yeah. I have
Terrible.
man. I used to be all up in that shit in the beginning when it first came out, like chapter 2, and then I played it for like 2 seasons recently. Haven't played the last 2 seasons, but
Season 5 actually has some pretty. Chapter 1.
I mean, it had cool shit, but it's like it's so much bots now that it's like it's cake to get the W's. It's cake to get the W's.
Yeah, I mean, I think this season is my first season actually playing Fortnite, and they had.
How come we haven't played, bro? I'll be getting you that W. Don't you worry.
I've been fighting. I've been doing it with David since he's living with this girl now.
Oh, is he permanently there now?
I have not seen him in like almost 3 weeks.
David Step. Good for y'all. I'm really happy to hear it.
So with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came out, one of the main bosses was Peter Griffin,
Yes, I did see that.
and I have his skin, and I have him with the 24 karat gold suit that he had to fight
Oh my
5
God.
rounders for, and his monocle and top hat outfit as well.
I just remember there were many seasons where their main goal or their main suit was like some sort of suit of armor.
Okay.
Because if it's like fantasy based suits of armor or magic, like wizards, I'm going to be all nuts for it. There was one season, because back in the day, listen to this, youngins, back in the day with Fortnite, you used to have to grind your ass off to get to that last tier of suit. And then when you got there, you had to grind even more to get the variations. But all I wanted,
you still for the bonus suits.
yeah,
each one
you
of those
still
bosses,
sort of
yeah.
have to grind. But if you play like an hour or 2 a day, you're okay. And you miss a few days, you're all right. But back in the day, it was like you had to get like 5-6 hours a day, and you had to be quality ass playing in order to get it. I busted my ass so I could get this one badass suit of armor. Like, I mean, I got the shield, I got his sword. He's the most badass character. He's my favorite one, and I also have a meat pie right now. But
Meat pie.
he's literally a walking meat pie. He's supposed to be for Halloween. It's creepy as shit. And his backpack is this creepy ass hand that comes out of his back and like stirs a big pot
Oh, that's
of meat.
creepy as fuck.
It is creepy. I love it. I love it. Anyways, why the fuck are we talking about Fortnite?
The sound you made. We know. I can get us back. The sound you made is you were like talking about the sounding underwear.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can get us back to what we started. There it goes.
Oh, what is your sound? What's the
What's the-
object that would be the most annoying for you?
Well, now that you've gone with underwear, if it is something that is there constantly, my bed.
Oh man, that would.
If my bed was playing music all the time.
But what if you get to choose the music? Now, if I couldn't choose the music,
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
that would be a nightmare.
I mean, that shit could be anything.
They use that as torture
Yeah.
when they're trying to raid a town. They're just like, we're gonna blast music now. But
I don't listen to orchestral sounds. It's too much. Where's the heavy drop the bass? Get Julian!
It makes me think. It makes me think of those videos where they're like, "What if the bass never drops?" And it's like, dun, 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 dun,
Yeah, exactly.
dun, 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 dun. Stop it! Please, for the love of God, drop the bass. This is painful. Okay, I want to ask this one, but I think I already know the answer. But I'm going to ask it anyways. Which
Okay.
celebrity friendship would you use to describe our friendship?
Donald Faison. And Zach.
Don Faison?
Is it Faison?
It's Faison.
Okay.
It's
bad.
Don Faison. So you're
Don-
you're talking
Don
about Turk
Faison.
and JD.
Yeah.
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 100%. Eagle.
On the back, sir. We know how this goes.
Okay. I knew that was going to be the answer. I don't know why I even asked it.
I mean, yeah.
Eagles.
Yep, such a fucking good show.
It was so good. Except for the last season. We skipped the last season.
Well, yeah, because that's when ABC took it over. And
Yeah.
I don't.
And they tried to make it like they're interns.
Yeah, no.
And no, they were supposed to like
I mean, it's
pass it
supposed to
off.
be. It's supposed to be like a slow transition. You're just like, we're gonna take the entire old cast and make them second fiddles.
Yeah.
No.
No. How dare you?
It's supposed to be a slow transition.
Speaking of which, Turk and JD, if you want to guest star on our podcast, just let us know.
Yeah, Zach Braff. I know you might be busy.
Yeah, Donald Faison. I know y'all got.
with T-Mobile and all.
Yeah. And that's fine. That's fine. But I'm just saying, like, you could see your friends in the mirror, your fellow podcasters in the mirror.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Oh, dude, I would shit my pants.
Right?
My pants would be 100% permanently shitted.
There's no way that episode would not go down in infamy for us.
I would never play any other thing ever in my car. I would always be playing us talking with Zach Braff and Donald Faison all day long. I love you so much, Eagle.
We did a thing.
Like every day there would be a post on every outlet. Look, remember when we did this? Please, Jay, for the love of God, it's been 467 days.
No.
Shut up.
It's never enough.
Shut up.
All the time.
Okay, so because I already know this one, I want to ask you another question. What is something you're very stubborn about that nobody can change your mind on?
Oh wow. Something that I'm stubborn about.
Like, I was thinking of something like one of those things where like see, and it's like on the tip of my tongue I have all these things.
Right, and then it just
That-
kind of fade.
Yeah, that are like things that I always do. Oh, like closing the shower curtain after you're done with the shower so it doesn't mold. Like I've been trying to teach my kids this because like people will get out of the shower and they'll leave it open and they'll just leave it open.
Right.
Like, but you gotta close it because that shit'll get mold in between. So that's something I always do. Is I always close that curtain. What about you? We got
Rinsing dishes.
rinsing dishes
Yes.
after you're.
Yes.
You mean like when you put them?
Yeah, when you put it in the sink, rinse it out.
Rinse it. Okay, I mean that's fair because you don't want the chunky foods and shit.
Good grief.
And everything.
Having to sit there and be like, all right, I gotta let this sit in some Dawn for at least half an hour to an hour before I actually get to washing it. But I have all these other dishes that are perfectly fine. But there's this one dish. Just
Yeah, that one asshole dish that's like somebody microwaved cheese on this bitch.
why would you do it?
Because it's delicious. I'm not against microwave. Look, put some Ritz crackers on a plate and put some sprinkled cheese on top of it and microwave that shit. Delicious. Maybe even put like a sweet pickle underneath it. You want it spicy? It's just cheese and a pickle and a Ritz cracker. How is it spicy?
The controversy that can be called. We're probably going to start a huge fight in somebody's household because rinsing dishes is very vital to the dish and the person who has to wash the dishes. And sometimes, in certain households, it is a everybody task at some point.
It should be.
But in certain households, it's like
One person.
one person or maybe two people, and they just kind of like divvy it up.
Yeah, and somebody comes in and you're like, why are you messing up my system?
Correct.
Why are you fucking with my system?
Wow.
Something else that I do that this comes from when I was a child. I always, like in the morning when it's freezing cold and you got ice on your window and shit, and you start your car in the morning, right? I always crack my window because there have been many times where I've put my keys in my car and started my car and my door's locked.
Okay.
And also, one of the things I always do is get into my car and look in the back seat every time I get in.
Are you trying to make sure you're not going to get kidnapped?
No, there was one time when I originally first started dating my ex-wife where her and her best friend hid in my back seat.
Oh, yeah.
And I was out of work and I'm like, oh, fucking exhausted, you know? And I go into my car and I sit in my car and I start it and bah! I was like, this will never happen again. Ever. Yeah, that would never happen again. Ever. Refuse.
I have.
I don't know how.
I feel like that idea could have gone a whole different way. That probably would have been better than I'm going to jump scare you.
I mean, you know, it was just having fun, so I'm not mad about it, but I'm also like, this will never happen again.
That's fair.
Ever.
Okay.
Like, I'm trying to think, what are other things that I know there's so many things I'm stubborn about. Olives are disgusting. Fight me on it. If you want to say something different, fight me on it. Olives are nasty. Nasty. You know who I'm talking to. Olives are fucking gross. And avocados taste like nothing. Like squishy, nothing. Oh, I'm sorry, you want to make guacamole? You mean tomatoes mixed in nothing flavored lime juice?
I don't appreciate all this eye contact I'm getting.
No.
Hey. You know, you can have your own opinion about this. That's perfectly fine.
Because my opinion's right. Olives are gross.
How do you feel about cilantro?
Cilantro's fine. In small doses. I don't want to eat it like a fucking rabbit, but...
I tell you what, if a salsa does not have a proper amount of cilantro to give it that little extra kick, it's not good salsa.
Look, like salsa needs a little bit of cilantro.
Yeah.
Okay, needs a little bit of cilantro. Like I like the salsas that maybe add like one little piece of fruit, like they'll add like peach to it, or they'll add like little pieces of pineapple or something to it.
Yeah.
But like homemade salsa is thebomb.com.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I mean that's
/KJNA podcast.
Thebomb.com
/KJ.
Are we creating our own website over here?
I am right now. This is
Thebomb.com. I mean, everybody else has those little weird like hashtags before their actual name in a like podcast. URL.
Yeah, because ours is blueberry.kjnapodcast.com.
I'm not saying you're not doing your job, Blueberry, but I think you could be doing a little bit better.
Did you just say that out loud? We're paying them.
Exactly.
We've been using them for a year and a half. They should be fucking stepping up.
Yeah. I mean, thank you for all the analytics and whatnot, but I think you can set the game up a little bit more.
Come on, Blueberry.
Probably like, oh yeah, when you start paying like $80. Hey,
eat a dick.
I don't see you bring me that money though.
Yeah, you bring me some monies and maybe I'll use that money to fork it back at you.
Your monetization is giving me commercials that nobody wants to listen to.
That nobody wants to listen to, and I haven't seen a dime.
People are already going to Home Depot. They don't need us to tell them to go to Home Depot.
Yeah, exactly. That's like having an advertisement for Amazon. Why? Everybody fucking goes there.
I have Amazon on my TV.
Everybody knows it. There's Amazon on everything. You can probably say, "Hey Siri," or "Hey Alexa," and something somewhere. Look, if you're playing this over your house, I'll say it for you. Alexa, tell me something dirty. Did it work?
Oh,
please tell me if I turned on your Alexa if you're playing it out loud in your house. That would be the greatest thing. Hey Alexa, say. Okay, it's your turn. It's your turn. Give me something. Yeah, give me one of the things. It's your turn.
Okay. Ooh, no, I don't want to do that one. No. Oh, these are really. I thought they were like for friends. I mean, these sound like.
Oh, are we having a romance right now? Do you want to hold my hand?
What?
Absolutely.
Ooh. What animal would be cutest if scaled down to the size of a cat? Oh, what animal would be cutest?
An elephant. No, you know what would be cuter? A giraffe. A giraffe would be really fucking cute. As a little, like a little baby elephant would be cute, but a giraffe with a big long neck, and I can see him like, oh, happy, and then like falling over. You're like, oh, Jeffrey, what are you doing?
Oh my God! No,
everyone would call it Jeffrey.
Yeah, that's true.
Everyone would be calling their little baby pet giraffe Jeffrey. Right. So what's yours? What's yours?
See, I don't know. You say
a rhino beetle.
Jesus Christ.
Like be breaking shins everywhere. He's just like, hey, buddy. So to fling you over his back.
I mean, there's that. I mean, the giraffe would probably fuck your leg up, especially if he was got territorial.
Oh, and he does his little neck swing
Yeah.
thing, like, but he's the size of a cat, so it's okay.
Those little nubs still hurt, especially going for the shin.
They don't they don't try and hit you with the nub. They try and hit you with their neck when they do it. They try and like wrap their necks around each other.
He might not get the distance right.
Okay.
He's small now.
But he's must be little Jeffrey. G-Money, what are you doing?
See, I would say-
you, boy.
See, I would say elephant, but then I'm like the tusks.
It could be a female.
Okay.
You get a female, or just
I
like
would even
cats,
say-
declawing cats, you can detusk your elephant.
Hippo. I'm going with the hippo.
Okay, but hippos are assholes. I've heard. I also hear like you see the little flat teeth.
Yeah. That's not where
That's
they
not
stop.
no. They
No,
are
I've seen-
pointy as fuck, and they will
Yeah.
eat your face off.
Yeah, I've seen them like crush a whole watermelon within those jaws.
Have you
with
seen?
little ease?
Have you seen the video of when a hippo dies and it becomes inflated with gas,
God, no.
and they literally explode?
I've
And it was hyenas like biting into it, and there was a cameraman filming them, and they're like just waiting for it, because it's like this looks like a fucking inflated, thing like floating down the thing, and the hyenas are like, we're gonna eat it, and then suddenly you don't see the camera anymore, and you see they don't even show what happens after.
right.
I just saw suddenly like the world went to shit, and the camera was shaking, and that was it.
I think I've seen the hyenas go for elephant corpses.
What if you had baby hyenas? They're like teacup hyenas.
I mean, I've seen a hyena. I've seen a hyena as a pup, and I'm like, they are kind of adorable.
Yeah.
And they can still be kind of adorable when they get big, depending on how if you were to be, the one raising them. Once they've been putting on you, I mean, that's
What if you had a horse the size of a cat? Like they have the mini ponies, yeah. But I'm talking about like a horse the size of a fucking cat.
That's interesting.
That could be fun.
That could
My
be
daughter
fun.
would try and ride it.
That's yeah.
Totally would try and ride that
I mean,
shit. I'm like,
Maybe a
get
horse.
your ass over here.
Maybe a horse about the size of a dog.
Horse the size of a dog. I mean, I think the smaller the horse, the better. Really.
So
Because-
cat's size source.
Yeah. I think like small. But what if you could make something small the size of a cat, like an ant, the size of a cat?
I mean, this ain't Ant-Man.
Yeah,
If you
it
can't
could be.
if you can't control it because you're not the queen, who knows? Exactly. You would have to.
So what? You spray some pheromones on
That's
it
just,
once a day?
just like a freaking rhino beetle. Do I really want a giant beetle running around my house that can fly?
But what if like you're
I mean,
sitting down,
if you could
you're in your
train
lazy
it-
boy,
If
it's
you
tired.
could train it,
Yeah.
it would be awesome. Plus, think of the size comparison, how much strength it has now.
Yes.
The
Oh, it will carry your ass.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, take me to the store.
Yeah. Yeah. Or like I'd be sitting on the couch and I'd have some queen pheromones on me or some shit. Be like, I'm hungry, and that motherfucker grape you. He's got his little mouth. He's just like, boop, picks up some grapes, drop it in your mouth. You just laying in a lazy boy. Like, yeah,
Terrible.
this is life. It's fucking. Hey, drone, go make me a fucking soda. Make me a root beer float.
Take me to bed.
Take me to bed.
I better hope he understands that phrase.
What if we could have a brontosaurus the size of a cat?
Jesus Christ, that means we have to learn how to genetically engineer.
We're talking about cat-sized animals, anyways. I think that we're allowed to breach the stretch of the imagination a little bit. Brontosaurus, like cat-sized brontosaurus is size high. Or what about a size high? What about T-Rex sized, a cat-sized T-Rexes?
I would really be afraid of my afraid
Oh
of my
yeah,
sheds.
yeah.
at
What
this
if you
point.
detooth him?
Oh, now he's
He's
just
like,
not the abominable.
yeah, he's just like,
Exactly. So now he just has little tiny claw hands and no teeth. He'd probably die of freaking depression. I can't hunt. I can't eat. This sucks.
I can't reach it.
All they keep doing is
Help.
they just keep letting me gum their legs.
Oh,
And they laugh.
Jerry, what are you doing? You stop gumming my knee.
Jerry the Teacher. Oh my god, he really would be Jerry from fucking Rick and Morty.
All right. I don't think this is a good idea.
All right, Morty.
Okay. All right. What is your immediate ick? What is your immediate ick? What is it that like grosses you the fuck out? Like there will never not be a time when it does not gross you out.
I mean, the most obvious thing for me would be like mold.
Like it's all. I mean, like it's always
like food mold.
Food mold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see that stuff, and I'm like, try my best. All right, don't breathe. Don't breathe as you're rinsing it down the sink. Don't breathe, and then all of a sudden, exactly. I'm just like, don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, the dry heaving starts, and I'm like, bro, I gotta go.
Honestly, I mean, for me, it's like once I started wiping other people's asses, and there was one time my youngest daughter was sick. And this was at a time when she was transitioning from formula to milk. And let me tell you, there's a difference between formula spit up and milk spit up.
Oh, yeah. There's chunks.
And it's like the smell of rotten milk when they're sick.
Oh, it's...
She puked in our room where there was carpet. Yeah, good morning. I hope you're eating. While you're watching. Speaking on the carpet, and for like a week or two after that, didn't matter how many times I carpet cleaned that shit. It smelled like moldy, rotten milk in my room, and it was the worst. Fucking that. That is, but like honestly, like I said, since I've been wiping people, that if there's direct like, oh, I know this person is puking, gross, all right, and then I clean it, and or shit, it's whatever. I've wiped asses, I've cleaned up puke. It's really hard to get me to be like, can't.
Job of a parent.
Yeah, you fucking you build a bridge and get over it, or you don't have fucking children. You alright? You thinking about mold or something or what? He's got that look on his face like, I don't know if I can handle this anymore.
Oh, why did we ask that question?
So your turn. Do what?
Alright. What actors or actresses play the same character in almost every movie or show they do?
Kristen Stewart, because she's a piece of shit in every single thing she plays. She has no acting prowess whatsoever. I'm going to do my impression of Kristen Stewart excited. Hello, I'm Kristen Stewart. Let me do her happy. Hello, I'm Kristen Stewart. Let me do her excited. Hello, I'm Kristen Stewart. Here's me being sad. Hello, I'm Kristen Stewart. Congratulations. Give me money.
That was basically like everything she did for Twilight. I mean, she tried to get some emote.
The only movie I kind of liked her in was The Huntsman.
It was pretty good.
The Huntsman was not terrible, but Kristen Stewart is still garbage.
Charlize Theron. Not for the answer of this question, but
yeah,
because she's my she's one of my crushes. What am I?
Are you all right? You thinking about Charlize now?
Yeah, a little bit.
Huh? Come hit us up at KJD Podcast with Charlize Theron. Hello, Charlize.
God, don't do that. Oh God.
Jay wants you to send you some selfies.
I'd probably die. Die so fast. Just be like, no, this is not real.
Oh, that's cool. I'll just go ahead and kill myself now.
Oh no,
that's a joke.
Yeah, suicide is not funny. It's not funny.
It really is not funny, even though we laughed.
Yeah, we should post a.
I kind of dug my own grave with that one. It's a joke. They know it's a joke. It's fine. If you can't take a joke, you shouldn't be listening to this podcast, anyways.
That's fair.
Anyways,
as much as I like Seth Rogen as a comedian, he has great delivery in certain aspects, but he is basically the same person, and he has been the same person since Freaks and Geeks.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Just like
even in his interviews.
Come on, buddy. I was watching Bad Neighbors
Okay. Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that shit is so. Hey, we're trying to keep our baby down. Oh, you guys are so cool.
Freaking Zac
Just
Efron.
don't call the cops. Before he changed his fucking chin.
And
Oh,
still, I'm still not. I still don't know if I believe him about whatever was affecting him, or if he was just like plastic surgery.
It's
Why
plastic surgery. It's 100.
Sir,
Because look, I have a natural butt chin, sir.
like, you looked fine.
Yeah, you were just
You
fine.
looked fine.
Like the Greatest Showman, you were fine, dude.
Yeah,
You're good.
you're fine.
You're good to go. Fucking Zac Efron, you son of a bitch.
I mean, he's done a lot of good stuff acting wise. Honestly.
All right.
Oh no, not the toots. Toots everywhere.
Excuse me. Sorry. Okay. Last one. Who do you think wins the streaming war?
The streaming war, as far as like, oh, man, I mean, there's so many streaming services now.
Yeah.
But of the ones that I have, currently,
I mean, just period. If you had your choice of the one you had to get. I mean, because each one has its good qualities. Like some of them got some really good shit, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I wish I could see that, but I'm not gonna spend $15 more a month so I can watch that one series for a week and then be done. I mean, because Crackle's got Letterkenny. Well, they had Letterkenny.
Well,
now
I
it's
mean,
on Hulu.
well, I mean, Crackle still has it. I mean, that's Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Crackle has it first, and then Hulu gets it afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hulu gets sloppy seconds.
yeah, it's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate.
It's
It's unfortunate.
but you know, it's perfectly fine.
But you know what?
Yeah, I would probably go with Hulu. Honestly, I think they've got a diverse lineup of stuff. I mean, they have their own shows.
But they do have a lot of anime. I know that you.
anime.
Yeah.
They have stuff from Fox. They have stuff sometimes trickle down from Disney here and there. So they'll probably have like the first episode of like Percy Jackson or something to be like, hey, you should get Disney Plus.
Oh, I didn't realize they were holding hands like that.
Oh yeah, because Disney and Hulu and ESPN, all three of those streaming services, you can get Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN, whatever. They're all housed in the same.
Oh my Atlanta! Come
Yeah.
on, Disney, you can't take that too. What are you gonna do next? Buy DC? I know. I heard jokes about Warner Brothers. If they buy Warner Brothers, they're gonna have DC and Marvel. You can't have a monopoly on comics.
I've heard that WB is looking to possibly partner with Paramount or.
I heard Paramount Plus is like shallow swimming. Like there.
Yeah, I mean they have Nickelodeon.
Yeah, but that's
That's
not gonna.
really-
Doug's not gonna save them.
No.
Neither's Rocco. Sorry,
Or
Rocco.
Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah.
But
It's not
I
gonna
feel like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles franchise is kind of big and long running that they could.
Because they just keep redoing it over and over again.
Yes.
They just keep redoing it. Now, there was that one. Remember when they did that one season that was the dark one, where it was like animated, but it was like really gritty and like it was mostly shadows. Like,
I think that is in the current one that I'm watching, because I think they started doing like the multiverse stuff, and they actually came across the black and white, gritty.
not black and white. I'm talking about.
No, they hit the noir from the comic books.
Oh,
Yeah.
where they were all the same color.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could. I mean, only thing you could tell them apart by was their weapons.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they joined forces with them in the old '80s,
Mm.
the old '80s version of themselves. I'm like, oh
And
shit.
why does everybody end up doing a multiverse? Come on. You have an original idea.
But with the multiverse, there's infinite
Oh,
ideas.
give me a fucking break.
Oh, look at
Have an
that.
original idea. Not from multiple universes at the same time.
Timelines.
Oh, timelines are bullshit. I say, honestly, Netflix. Just gonna go with Netflix. I feel like I can always find something to watch on them.
That's fair.
It's just simple. Like Prime Video's got some good shit, and Hulu's got some good shit. Disney Plus has some good shit. But I feel like with Netflix, I'm more comfortable digging around. I mean, I'm gonna find me some.
Yeah, I
Okay,
mean,
yeah,
because
something to
they
watch.
have a whole bunch of stuff on there. I mean, it's their own stuff and older stuff and new stuff here and there.
Yeah.
Eh,
Yeah.
Netflix is pretty good.
Yeah, I do enjoy Netflix.
Even though they need to stop canceling shows after a single season.
Yeah, for fuck's sake, give it a chance, people.
You got to give it at least a season 2.
Yeah, well, depends. Depends on what show it is. There's a couple seasons I'm like, thank you for not making a second one. Like, there's a few, like, please make. No, I can't talk about it yet.
Okay.
Can't talk about it yet. Not gonna talk about it yet.
Okay.
It's not time.
Okay.
There's a couple that I really would like to see a season 2. I can't wait for Stranger Things season 5.
Yeah. See,
But
I mean,
someone was made mention. They were like, "Oh, you think it's gonna come out this year?" I was like, "Fuck no,
No,
it
probably
ain't coming out this year."
No, I mean, if they're doing all the filming this year, then it's not going to come out until next year.
Yeah, that shit ain't coming out.
No.
Well, good luck.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
anything else you want to say?
Enjoy your streaming services.
I
I'm not going to say they're better than cable, but
mean, they are,
They're probably cheaper
because I can choose what to watch when I want.
That's right.
I haven't
I
had
can binge
cable.
anything I want, whenever I want, however I want, with whomever I want. I want some popcorn. I can pause that bitch.
Yeah.
Go get me some popcorn.
Yeah.
And come back.
Yeah, you can't do it with cable.
Yeah, can't do that with cable.
Yeah, so sorry, cable.
Unless you have TiVo.
I'd rather lose the
Yeah.
amount of shit to watch and be able to pause it and be like, I gotta take a pee.
Right?
And
Right?
you don't have to do that old thing from when you were a kid and be like, it's commercial time, run to the bathroom, quick! And then you're running back and your family's like, it's coming back on!
And I feel like they kept us in shape though.
It did. It had to. It also learned to share, like, hurry up, pee, let's go.
That and having to get up and turn the channel.
Yeah, and turn the volume up. Hey, while you're up. Fuck you, Mom. I mean, okay.
Move your head.
Move your. It's 8 o'clock. You know what time it is? You know what we're gonna do now?
Adjust the antennas. It's a little fuzzy.
You had the new TV on top of the older TV.
Oh yeah.
That's the way you did it. Yeah.
Yeah, because you had the old black and white that was like a whole cabinet versus the new color TV that could sit on said cabinet.
Still heavy as fuck,
Yes.
but it was newer.
Dim guts.
Damn close. Anyways, so you can find us at kjnapodcast@gmail.com, and you can find us at patreon.com/kjnapodcast, where we're going to be doing some updates to it soon. And you can also find us on the Twitter, which is also known as the X, and on the Facebook, and on the Threads, and on the TikToks, and on the Instagrams.
There you go.
And did I mention anything?
Also find all our friends at the Unfiltered Network and UNF Pod on Twitter, Threads, Facebooks, and Instagrams.
Yeah, these good peoples. They got some good content.
Yeah, that's right. We're number 20? 20?
Are we 20? I thought we were 19.
Are we 19?
I thought we were 19.
Okay.
I mean, that's what I thought I saw when it doesn't matter.
Numbers terrible.
Yeah. Fuck numbers. All right. Thank you so much for listening. We love you.